How's it going, guys? This is going to be a kind of a long edit slash raw cut upload, kind of highlight reel, whatever you want to call it, from this past year's hunting season. This is something that I've really needed to upload for months now. I mean, it's hunting season ended in January and it is June, so for about 5.5, 6 months I should have uploaded this. Life's been crazy. It's been hard to upload, and it was really hard to spice together and edit to make like individual episodes and like a series out of it. So I kind of just letting it mash all together and just kind of run from start to finish, kind of raw. So if this is your kind of thing, then stay tuned. If not, I understand if you don't want to watch it, but this just, you know, is a good way for me just to kind of have memories to look back on from the hunting season last year. So I've got a couple videos and a couple series that I'm gonna be filming pretty soon, and the big thing is I just need more space on my computer to be able to edit. So so I just wanted to get this uploaded, that way I didn't lose them or anything like that. So anyway, guys, here's this, and thank you for watching. I might not talk to you guys afterwards, so if you guys would, please subscribe to the channel. And like I said, it's gonna be raw, it's gonna be kind of jumpy, it's, you know, nothing's gonna flow real smooth, but it just kind of highlights the whole hunting season. So hope you guys enjoy it. All right, guys, just getting into the woods. I'm gonna try a little bit of a different approach tonight. Well, guys, I got me a doe down. I couldn't get it on video. It came in so quick. Anyway, guys, I'll get down and we'll get this doe clean. All right, so everything happened super quick. Wasn't able to get the camera even set up. It's hot, trying to get out of the woods quick. But anyway, we got us a doe here hanging up. Gonna be cleaning it. I was gonna make a whole episode out of the first deer I killed of the year, but there ain't no footage to really show of it. So anyway, we're gonna get to cleaning it because, like I said, it's hot, and then maybe we'll do like a little video of you know, us cooking it or something. So stay tuned, guys. All right, y'all, I can't talk too loud. Changing up things completely today. We're actually hunting a piece of property that belongs to my buddy Anthony. So last night I killed that doe, so we're just trying to sneak in here this morning. Or kill another one, or who knows, could walk through. But I've only hunted this woods one other time. This stand, me and him hung it probably a month or so ago, and it's the first time anybody's hunted it. So anyway, I've got to be quiet because it's basically a big thicket. I don't know where they're at. I mean, I can hear them walking occasionally, but I had one go through right before daylight, but since it's gotten shooting light, I've not seen one walk through yet. But they're probably going to. I mean, it's acorns are falling, and they're going to come in here and feed at some point. So close, I needed one more step. Kind of a weird deal. They came from my south, and they came in, and then they kept looking south, and they started blowing. Like they had no idea I was here. But something, like, south of me down in the woods was bothering them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's somebody in here it's not supposed to be or something. I don't know. But just kind of odd. But I needed one more step. They're starting to head towards my buddy Anthony, so maybe he'll pick one off. There's 4 does, and all 4 of them are pretty big. So. Well, I think we're gonna get down. I haven't seen anything move in quite a while. Seen 2 super early, and then 4 came in here just about an hour and a half ago or so. But just haven't seen anything move since. But anyway, I just need that one doe to take one more step, and we would have drilled it. But it's super thick in here. My shots are limited, and it actually went on the trail that I was hoping it would. It just didn't take that one step that I needed it to. So. But it was a good morning, beautiful morning. Felt good to get that doe last night and get on the board. So not sure exactly when I'll be back out. Got a wedding and stuff tonight to go to, and then actually got a wedding next Saturday too. So probably next Saturday morning will be it for about the next 2 weeks. So whenever I do go out, I'll definitely bring you guys along. Alright, so it's been about a week since I've been able to hunt. It is Friday evening, just got off work like 20-30 minutes ago. I'm snuck into the stand that I haven't hunted since I killed my doe a couple weeks ago. Perfect wind for the stand. It's blowing right in my face, blowing my scent away from the area that they don't normally come from. They have come from that way before, but the majority of the time they come from in front of me, like the doe that I killed a couple weeks ago. It's warmed up a little bit since the last time I hunted. It actually is cooler though than it was like the last couple days, but I'm hoping they get on their feet tonight. The beans are finally cut. The farmer finally cut his beans, and we're hunting kind of more like acorns and stuff like that. So hoping they kind of move more into the woods here where we're at tonight. So didn't bring the big camera with me again, so I'm filming everything on my iPhone. So hopefully that goes good. But I missed the deer last time that I was trying to film. I shot the deer, but I didn't get it on video. So hopefully that goes a little better tonight. But last time it happened so fast. It ran right in, stopped at like 20 yards. It came into 10. I just didn't have time to really get the camera on it. So anyway, guys, we're going to get quiet and set and see what happens. Well, guys, didn't see any deer tonight. The sun's going down quick, so I've only got a few more minutes left, but I don't get it, guys. This woods usually has great deer movement, and I'm not seeing the movement this year like I normally do, so I don't know if there's something in here spooking them out or what. I have no idea, but we're gonna keep grinding, hopefully get it done. All right, y'all, it is the evening of Sunday, November 3rd. I'm hunting my property here, and I don't know, changing things up a little bit. I'm hunting a stand that I've not hunted in like a month, so I don't know. I've not been seeing really good movement on this property, or really any property for that matter, but the rut is actually starting early here in southern Illinois. It's kind of weird. Guy I know shot a pretty good mature buck the other night, just dogging a doe, so I mean, it's really, I don't know. Normally it's like 2 weeks from now, week and a half, 2 weeks, so the fact that they're already chasing and stuff's kind of crazy. So but hunting a stand that I've seen really good bucks in the past in, so just kind of hoping that, based off history, that tonight it kind of pays off. So I'm going to sit tight, and I actually might kind of lightly rattle and grunt a little bit tonight just to kind of see if I can get anything stirred up. So it's kind of, like I said, I don't normally do it this early in the year, but based off the signs that guys have been seeing, I think we better give it a shot. Hopefully you guys seen that. There was like a 4 or 6 pointer chasing a doe. I literally just got in the stand. Haven't even had a chance to mount the camera and talk to you guys yet, but it's crazy. It's the middle of November right now, and I'm literally hearing people mowing their grass and things like that right now. So it's just super warm. It's been super warm. It's like 80 degrees tonight. I'm sweating. Made sure to spray a bunch of dead downwind on before I left the truck in when I got back up here in the stand. Kind of playing the wind tonight. I'm not sure exactly how good the stands would be for this evening, but just kind of hunting the wind. It's blowing from the southwest to my northeast, so it's blowing out here to the field, and they mainly come from in front of me, so that's kind of why I'm setting this stand. But good bucks move through here, so it's a golden night. It's nice and warm. I'm not going to shoot unless it's, a mature buck, so it's that time of year that us deer hunters live for. So, rut's definitely on. So I'm just going to sit tight, and hopefully a good buck walks in front of us tonight. Well, y'all, it's another weekend down. It's been a struggle, a real struggle. But I took off this upcoming Friday, so I've got a 3-day weekend. So it's basically, I think, the best weekend of the whole year. I'm taking off. It's like the 15th, 16th, 17th. So hopefully we can get it done that weekend. It's a weekend. It'll be the final weekend before the first shotgun season. So hopefully we can get it done then. All right, good morning, y'all. It is November 15th. I've got to be kind of quiet because the woods is like super quiet and dead this morning, so every little thing they'll be able to pick up on, but I'm trying to be really quiet. I'm battling a little bit of a cold, but I was able to get off today from work, so got a 3-day weekend to try to hunt and get it done. So only seen one little button buck so far, but it should be a pretty good morning. We got a trespasser to deal with. Went back up in the stand after having to deal with that guy, but seen tons of deer moving too, and he just comes walking right down. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. It's crazy stuff. Never a dull moment. So guys, I'm gonna go get down and go get Marissa out of her stand. I can't believe I had to run that guy off. I mean, just crazy. And the excuses he gave me were hilarious. I mean, he was like, yeah, originally said I was driving by and I seen a deer, so I wanted to come out here and try to shoot it, which, number one, that's highly, highly illegal. And 2, he told me he didn't live that far away, so he walked in. So that's already another lie, that he's told, that he originally said he drove and then stopped, and then he said he walked in. I mean, the guy was just all over the place with his story. So I was nice. I didn't get law enforcement involved. I gave him a warning and told him that, if I ever see him out here again, then we'll have to take further measures. But crazy stuff, guys. Just please don't be that guy. Please don't ever be that guy. So anyway, gonna get down, go get breakfast, and get back in the stand this evening, so stay tuned. All right, so on the way to breakfast, we're making a little pit stop. We're at the property that we shotgun hunt. Got to put up a ground blind real quick. Shotgun season comes in a week. So I just want to give him a week to get used to his blind and stuff. Last year it really didn't bother him much, but yeah, just give him a little bit of time to get used to it, and hopefully get it done next weekend. All right, we got the blind brush in. I think it'll be good enough. I think it'll do for what we need it to. So anyway, we're gonna go eat breakfast and then sneak back in the stand tonight. All right, we're back for the evening sit. Marissa's sitting in the stand about probably 150, 200 yards away from me. She's already got deer on her, so might be signs of a good night. So I thought maybe I spooked them to her as I was walking to mine, but she said they came from basically the direction we came from. So crazy stuff. But anyway, gonna sit tight and see what we can make happen. That buck is headed right towards Marissa, so he circled around me and cut down the field edge. Hopefully she can get a shot at it. She's never killed a buck before, so be a pretty decent first buck. Losing daylight fast. Just only have a few more minutes left of the hunt. Seen a lot of deer tonight, seen a lot of deer today, period. And that crazy trespasser, so it's been a good day, guys. So I think we're gonna make one whole episode just out of today. So anyway, kind of do a little recap once we get down, maybe get back to the house. So back here at the house is a pretty adventurous day. Started out this morning seeing a ton of deer, seeing a couple decent young bucks that will be studs one day, and then having encountered that trespasser. Then, went and had us an awesome breakfast. It's kind of like a brunch. We had breakfast at like 11 o'clock. Got the ground blind set up for shotgun season next weekend, and then seen several deer moving again tonight. So, sometimes hunting ain't always about the, killing of animals and stuff like that. It's sometimes the best stories are the days that you actually don't kill anything. So, but had a really good time and had the day off work. Me and my wife Marissa both had the day off, so we got to spend the day in the woods together and stuff, so we can't beat that. So I'm way behind on editing this video. It's not really 100% sure. Alright, y'all, it is November 16th. Me and Marissa basically switched stands from the previous morning hunt in the previous video you guys watched. So she doesn't get to hunt much, about every other Saturday. So I wanted to put her in the stand where I seen all them deer yesterday. I hope one of them stud 3.5-year-old deer come through. She's never killed a buck, so it's kind of my goal for her is just to get one on the ground this year. So I don't know. I'm not really. I did see a stud last night, like a really good deer, but that's the only like good mature deer I've seen so far yet this year. So I don't know. Mature bucks are just moving really, really slow. I've got this little spike out here in the field to my left. It just like keeps running this doe like crazy. So kind of funny, but yeah, guys, we're just gonna hang tight, see if we can get her done. Little doe. That was one of those younger bucks I hope would go to Marissa, but she set in that direction. He went that direction. So I don't know. It seems like whatever stand we put her in, they go to the opposite place. So it's frustrating. Marissa just sent me a video where a cat was underneath her, and she said it's the most action she's seen all day. I tell you, this whole season, when we zig, they zag, and we can just never get it to align. Now when the deer moving slow, you get to thinking about dumb stuff. I was just kind of like looking down at my clothes and stuff, and I was like, man, how many different patterns of Realtree can I have on? My boots are Realtree Edge, my pants are Realtree Extra, my coat's Realtree APX, and then my hat's Realtree Max 5. So kind of got the whole assortment on right now. Well, I think that's gonna do it for the morning sit. Marissa never did see a deer. It's hard to believe that stand. Yesterday morning I seen 16 deer out of it. And just in a 24-hour period to go from 16 to nothing, it's crazy. And really makes me wonder if that dummy trespassing had something to do with it yesterday. I don't know. But we did see a lot of deer in here yesterday evening. Nobody sat that stand, but that stand's not real far from here, so I don't know if it really would have made that big of a difference. Marissa seen like 17 deer out of this stand last night, and I've only seen 6 today, so that sounds crazy. But just for some reason, I mean, I guess it's the weather, to be honest. The wind's shifted a little bit. It's still in our favor, but it was overcast yesterday where it's bright and sunny today, if you can't tell. And I think that had a lot to do with it. So tonight we actually might go sit a stand together. It's actually the stand I hunted last night. I'll see what she wants to do. It's a little bit of a further walk, and see if she wants us to go over there together, or if she wants to go over there by herself. I don't know yet, so I'll talk to her, see what she's comfortable with, and go from there. So I will see you guys then. Alright, so it is the evening of Sunday, November 17th. It is my last sit before next weekend's first firearm season comes in here in Illinois. I've hunted really hard this weekend. Both me and my wife Marissa, we've both hunted really hard. I'm just out here in the woods by myself tonight. We got some stuff going at church tonight, and she's gonna be going to being a part of that. But, hunted really, really hard. Friday, seen a lot of good deer movement. Yesterday, it was a little bit slower. Still seen some deer, but didn't hunt this morning. Took the morning off. But the weather's just, I think, got them really messed up, guys. It is like 74 degrees or something. It's the middle of November. Really, I'm probably even overdressed. I've got this coat on, this beanie, but I'm worried I'm going to start sweating here for too long. But I hope it cools off quite a bit. Next weekend's supposed to be a big change for shotgun season, which we'll be hunting a different property for that. So the property I'm at right now, we actually won't hunt for basically 2 weeks. So we'll give it a chance to kind of settle down, and maybe we'll get in here Thanksgiving weekend and maybe get something down then. But desperately needing deer meat. I've just got that one deer. I'd like to get 2 or 3, maybe even more before the end of the season. So when you're already about 2 months into the season, and I guess a month and a half into the season, I've only got one deer. I don't think that's too good. So, which I've been passing a lot of does just because of being the rut and stuff. But once that rut stops, a couple of does might hit the ground. So, guys, I do really. The stand I'm in tonight's not the best setup. It's a good stand, it's a good spot, but just the wind and stuff ain't my favorite. And the only reason why I'm sitting here is because it's close to the truck. I got in the stand a little late, and with it being so hot, if I happen to shoot something, we don't have to worry about taking it a long way and hopefully get it out of here for the meat starts spoiling. So, anyway, guys, let's get quiet and sit tight. So just got back in the truck. That buck right there at the end, I don't even know how well you guys could see it. I couldn't tell really if he was a shooter or not. His back was straight across, about like, a 4.5-year-old. He kind of had that belly sagging on him and stuff, but his rack kind of looked more like a 3.5. But he really didn't stop long enough for me to get a good look at him. But that pretty much does it for bow season before the first shotgun season. This is my favorite weekend out of the year to hunt. I thankfully was able to get Friday off work. Got to hunt 3 days, so that was awesome. I'm just kind of disappointed didn't get it done. But gonna go to a different property next weekend for shotgun season. And then weekend of Thanksgiving might get in here and see if I can get one down if I don't get one down next weekend. So stay tuned, guys. I will probably see you next weekend. Alright, y'all, we're officially part of the Orange Army this morning. Firearm season came in yesterday here in Illinois. I had to work yesterday, so today's the first day I get out. Hunting a different property than we've hunted all year. First time I've sat at this property all season long. A couple decent bucks wandering through here. This is kind of like my shotgun property that I always come to just for gun season. But there's been a couple good bucks moving through here, so I missed the lottery for the deer tags, so I had to buy mine over the counter. and I was able to get one either sex tag, but I wasn't able to get it antlerless. So we're basically big buck hunting for this season and the second shotgun season. So anyway, I've already seen a lot of deer this morning. I've already seen like 8 or 9 does out in the field. They came out and fed right at daylight and then went right back in. But I don't know. I think we'll definitely see more before the hunt's over. So stay tuned, guys. Just a mid-morning update. I've seen a lot of deer, but they've been way across the field. I mean, I've probably seen 30 deer, but doesn't look like any of them been any real good bucks. But hardly anything has gotten close enough to even get on video. I had some come into about 80 yards and was able to get those on video for you guys just really quick. But kind of a little bit of a turn of events. The farmer is currently cutting the remnants of his beans across the road, and there might be a good chance he comes and finishes them out on this side. So if he does that, then we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. And then maybe if he's still working on them, I might not even come out tonight. I don't know yet. So just have to play it by ear, guys. All right, made it back into the blind again for the evening hunt here on Saturday of the first Illinois gun season. Seen a lot of deer this morning, but haven't seen anything yet. I've only been in the blind maybe 30, 40 minutes, but just kind of kick back and relax for a little bit. Got in here pretty early, but I think they'll come out in the field in front of me here before it gets dark, and hopefully there's a good buck with them. So we'll have to sit tight and see what happens. All right, I got about 30 minutes or so left of daylight. Just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Had a couple really good bucks walk in directly behind the blind into the thicket, and one of them was young basket rack 8, and the other one was a really, really old. He was a mainframe 5, but was really busted up on the other side, and I was actually going to shoot him, but it was super thick, and by the time I got this back window with the blind open, he was gone. So he'll still be in here. So gonna see if we can get it done here in the last few minutes of daylight, or maybe try getting him the next time I get to come out. Good morning, y'all. It is Thanksgiving morning, so I've actually got the crossbow out with me today. I've not killed a deer with a crossbow in several years, and I bought it a couple years back. Don't use it much, so I said, what the heck, and I'm gonna get it out and maybe try to shoot something with it today. Last weekend was the first shotgun season. Only got to hunt Saturday. Had some personal family matter come up that I had to be at, so I did it on Sunday, so just shotgun hunted that one day. So we've only got one deer in the freezer, and I'd like to get at least 3. So they're still kind of rutting a little bit, but if a decent doe walks in and it's not acting like it's with a buck or anything like that, it might get shot today. So we'll just have to take it situation by situation and see what happens. shot that deer thinking it was a doe. The last second I just happened to notice it had little spikes sticking up. And I think they would have been just long enough that if I would have shot it, I would have had to use my bug tag on it. Because in Illinois, they have under 3-inch spikes. You can use your doe tag on them. But I'm just glad I seen at the last second that he had spikes. Alright, so to give you guys a little bit of an update, there's been a lot of deer around me. I haven't really been able to talk to you guys much. Several of them I haven't been able to get on video because if I would move the camera or whatever, they'd definitely see me. I've actually got a deer right now in front of me in the thicket. I just seen it move. But I had a pretty good sized bug come over my shoulder. I couldn't get the camera swung around on it and I never could get a shot at it. So. Anyway, he went off to my right. So I'm hoping he maybe circles back around. So I don't know. Been a lot of movement this morning. All right, so we're in the same stand we were in yesterday. Seen like 14 deer yesterday. Haven't seen anything yet, but it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. Hopefully we can turn it into Red Friday. But I don't know. Like I said, I seen maybe like 4 or 5 yesterday by this time, so I don't know if they're not moving as well, if they're just gonna move a little later, so time will tell. Alright, so back in the stand again, and I'm doing something I don't normally do. I'm hunting the same stand for the 4th consecutive sit. I've hunted it the last 3 mornings, and I've seen movement all 3 mornings, but just never could get a shot at anything. So it's Sunday afternoon, it's December 1st, and we had our first snow of the year. So we're hunting in the snow. I've actually got the crossbow with me. It's been a while since I shot my compound, so I'm not 100%, 100% confident in it right now. And then I've also bought this crossbow like 3 or 4 years ago, and I've only ever shot 1 deer with it. So thought it'd be just kind of a fun little weekend, post-Thanksgiving weekend, to get it out and try to shoot something with it. The rut's really kind of winding down here in southern Illinois. It's some places it's still in, other places it's kind of over with, and there's kind of woods to woods basis right now. But so if a decent doe walks in, it's not being chased or anything, then I'm probably gonna shoot it because I'm really hurting for meat. It's now December. I've only got 1 deer in the freezer. I'd like to at least have 2 or 3 more by the end of the season. So kind of getting into that crunch time to where I'm, instead of focusing on the trophy deer, more or less it's about filling the freezer. So yeah, like I said, first snow of the year, so it's beautiful to be out here. Should be able to see every single thing that moves. So anyway guys, we're gonna sit tight. If I do shoot one, we're gonna have to let it lay for a little bit because we've got something in our church tonight at 6 o'clock. I get to get out of the stand about 5:10, 5:15, but then I gotta be at our church at 6 o'clock. So we'll be doing some scooting. So if I shoot one right up at dark, we're gonna have to let it set, and then after that service come out and get it. So it's gonna be plenty cold though. It's like 28 degrees right now. So anyway guys, let's see what happens. Alright, so we're back in the blind for the Saturday evening of the second shotgun season here in Illinois. Me and my wife Marissa, we hunted here this morning, and we seen like 30 deer, but they were way across the field, way too far to shoot. I'm just walking in. I actually had a doe bedded right here by the blind that I bumped. She actually didn't run off like she was like real spooked, but it's a lot of wind and stuff going on, so I think she kind of was confused on what was happening. But anyway, guys, a lot going on this season. So I've just got one tag for gun hunting, and I don't know if I'll get to hunt tomorrow or not, with tomorrow being Sunday. So I'm not 100% sure yet. But we got one tag. I've been sick. Like, I've actually got a cough drop in right now. Me and my wife Marissa both have been sick. I don't know with what, but it's been horrible. And thankfully, last night I just started finally feeling better, and that's what's allowed me to get here to the blind. But so I'm sick. I got the one tag, and then the property where I shotgun hunt is going up for auction. So depending on who buys it, this might be one of the last times that I get to hunt out here. So to be 100% honest, this is going to be a good old-fashioned deer hunt that kind of whatever walks, if it's not a baby, whatever is little, is probably going to get shot. So I might even shoot a young buck tonight, just due to the circumstances. I've got one deer in the freezer I need meat really, really bad. So it's just kind of going to be an old-fashioned deer hunt to where we're not being picky, and we're just going to see what we make happen. So, but also too, the blind blew away this past week, and it broke my tripod for the camera, so I've kind of got it rigged up right now to where hopefully I can film tonight for you guys. But if it acts like it's going to not work and fall over and scare all the deer off, and we ain't going to use it. But anyway, guys, sit tight and see what we can get done tonight.